I'm Dan Christensen, and I'm representing taxpayers, Clark County taxpayers. With all the talk about the county being broke, I am asking the council not to waste more money to purchase a building we can't afford, and according to the paper, don't know what we will do with it. The taxpayers of Clark County can't take many more tax increases given the state of the economy now. When you look at major employers, not only not giving annual raises, but also cutting ours, it's very hard to imagine the commissioners could even propose to waste money on a building that they don't know what they will want it for, and would have, according to some estimates, have to spend $2 to $3 million to use. Not long after some of you took office, there was a desperate attempt to reinstate the wheel tax. We all know about the sheriff's filing suit to get proper funding to keep the jails operating. The taxpayers can't afford to pay these bills when the county contemplates this type of wasteful spending, and this money should be put to a much better use. If the county purchases the building, where is the money going to come from to do anything with it? Or are we just going to board it up and until we can afford to do something with it? As some of you may have heard, the warehouse building sitting on the same property has been boarded up for at least 30 years, is now on its way to becoming an art center and county museum. Boarding this building up could make fundraising for this project much more difficult. It's been rumored that the building will be used for more work release for the sheriff's department, but downtown residents were told the last jail expansion we would not need to keep expanding. How much more expanding are we going to do in the downtown area? There are better places than in a heavily populated downtown area to let prisoners wander the neighborhood streets. My last point is the Greater Clark County school system just spent $2 million to renovate a school on the same property. Do we really want more inmates wandering around with the students on the same property? One council member posted on the Clark County Chatter that some of these kids will end up in the work release program anyway. This attitude is not acceptable, and we should do everything we possibly can do not to let this happen. This property has not been on the market long enough to determine the best use for it. After all, no one thought that anything would ever happen with the warehouse building. The bottom line is we are led to believe the county is broke, and without knowing what the use for the building will be, we can't say if it will be used in the best interest of the neighborhood or the city. The committee formed by the school corporation to find the best use for the property voted against this use, and we as neighbors strongly agree. We ask you to put a stop to this proposal and stop the commissioners from wasting our tax dollars.
Thank you.